right now as these two teams match up against each other. Jumping into game one of our grand finals, we're going to start this one none other than Pistola's point of view. And you'll love to see that because he has so much grand final experience. You have to think he's going to be damned if he lets another grand final slip through his fingers, especially with this rivalry that's forming.
Well, Lucid's going to come in and find two, and that's going to allow Ola to start pushing on through as the damage has been done. It looks as if, like you said, is true. Optic's not going to allow themselves just to get absolutely whopped again on this map. They're starting off hot. They have the utils control, the ideal spot for them to run, and the first flag is out. Although we did see two players from Sentinels already on the overextend, we're going to see a fight in the opposing base.
Yeah, Sentinels has gotten into the base of Optic Gaming. You see APG in the up top of our screen here trying to fight out of his closet right now, and unfortunately it's going to turn into a bit of a stalemate, a 2v2 situation. It's Lethal, Frosty versus Trippy and APG, and the winner of this battle likely to get the first cap on the board.
Push comes through, and it's Lethal that comes out on top. Trippy not able to stay alive. APG is gonna trade out with that flag. The double melee comes through, and now both flags are out. Ola has a decision to make, and he takes the right one. He finds Frosty. He's pushing for the second, but the return comes in just in time. Unfortunate, and the flag is going out at the same time. The players are here. It is Optic Gaming does have the angles, but can they keep the team off the flag is the question. No, they cannot. What a turn of series, what a turn of events for Sentinels to get that flag in.
Yeah, Ola was stuck in such a hard spot there to make a decision. Does he play offense? Does he play defense? Which flag does he play for? Unfortunately, he's just a second late to get the touch, but the counter cap opportunity here now for Optic Gaming is a very realistic possibility. Their fight doesn't get pulled, but return does come through as well, and already you're seeing that counter cap produce results. A tied game now with 9 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Camo was up, but a great job by Optic Gaming to immediately respond to the cap of Sentinels.
Well, guess what? Another flag is out and it's on its way. Sentinels was able to get away with that camouflage. I'm curious as to who got it and who's making the plays, but so far the feed lighting up for Sentinels. Finally, Trippy able to work with Ola to find Lethal and to get control of the utils, but there's two in this bottom base, and the camo is what makes the difference as this flag is still away. The double kill for APG, but is it enough? Can he get into that flag and return it in time? He's gonna have some more action to deal with. Can he win the fight? No, he cannot. Lethal comes out on top, and this flag still on its way. The overextension coming in from Optic Gaming. They're gonna have one more chance to stop this flag.
Lethal's actually getting so many clutch kills so far throughout this game. He gets the flag all the way to the stand, and because of those two kills, Lethal awards his team the second cap of the game. He was the player that got the double kill in the 2v2 to help his team get the return on the first cap. You see Lethal starting to heat up and impact this grand finals early on.
Trippy taking his time working with Lucid, and look at that, the dynamo grenades come in for the double kill. Lucid makes it a triple. Holy, that breaks the spawn open, and you can see Ola already coming in to flank into the base, but who else but Frosty to make the perfect play in the situation? Three players, a triangle around him. He's able to find the kill and slow down the flag for now, but is it enough? Lucid flag on out, Trippy spawning in front of him. He knows this route is clear. Is there anyone in the back base for Sentinels to stop this run? No, there is not. We're tied back up 2-2. This is some of the most high octane action I've seen on this map between top teams.
Lucid getting those three kills, two of them with the dynamo grenades, is such a crucial opportunity and opening that Optic Gaming was able to capitalize on. Right now, they lose control of the map to punch that flag in, though, so it's up to Lucid to once again try and regain control of his closet. The shots are good, but not good enough. He gets taken down, and now you see Sentinels looking to swarm the base. 3 kills come through, though. Optic Gaming play defense and get some space of the map.
Optic Gaming now pushing forward. They're going to be able to have map control if they can find these next couple kills. The flag is theirs for the taking, and they can start to finally be in the driving position. So far, playing on their back foot after allowing that first opening cap from Sentinels. This is their chance to start taking momentum, and Trippy, Lucid get the job done. Flag is on out. for Sentinels, but I think this should be a quick return for Optic Gaming, as they only have one more player to deal with. And yep, the thrust is what makes all the difference. Lucid able to find that kill on Frosty, picks up a pistol. They double team the heat wave. This is looking incredible for the side of Optic Gaming, as they are just dominating the kill feed. Lucid looking different as he just pushes forward. Double kill. My God, Lucid, what an event. Ooh, man, this man's different.
Different indeed. Able to get those kills, and already APG in the enemy's base, pulling Sentinels' flag. APG does go down to a grenade, but another player for Optic Gaming is in perfect position to continue running this. Ola gets a kill on the roll too, and now with 2 fresh dead for Sentinels, this flag cap for Optic Gaming is looking to take the lead for the first time in this game one. Unfortunately, a little bit of a fumble here could spell trouble, but APG with a double kill in the kill feed is going to make this flag so much easier to punch in safely.
Got Ola able to get it in, and for the first time this game, they have the lead, and they didn't have to give up map control. We've seen it a couple times where you put all their resources in to capture one flag, and you give too much up, and a counter cap comes right away. No, Sentinels are going to have to earn their way in. They find 2 as Optic go 2 down. Snakebite, he's going to get the camouflage. If he can get away, can he make the play necessary for Sentinels to tie this game up?
Yeah, there are 2 currently dead for Optic Gaming. Make it a 3rd. Snakebite surrounded by all of the last remaining players. A nice reversal comes out from Snakebite, and a great job by him to use that camo, put it to effect, create some space on the map for his team. You see him and Lethal looking to push into this closet. Lethal does stay alive, and that's a massive job by Lethal to stay alive and not trade that kill out, because Snakebite's going to need some help. Unfortunately, Trippy with the trade is going to be everything that Optic needed him to be in order to play defense and buy some time for respawners to come through and follow up.
Loyalty gonna drop down and find himself an easy one on Lucid. Now regains his shields, pushing back up. Players shooting him in the back, trying his best to stay alive. He can't quite land the full burst of both the rounds to get into that body and give himself the 2-shot beatdown. Is unfortunately gonna get taken down before the damage can be done. But Lethal is just running into this base, trying to get this flag on out, and they're going to be able to do so. And this could be potentially the flag tie that they are so desperately needing, as this flag is already past the 50-yard line.
Yeah, pay attention to the kill feed now, though. Sentinels do lose 2 players, and now Optic Gaming with numbers are going to get some good damage onto this flag carrier. He's going to get stuck in this closet, not able to continue to run this just yet. A member of Optic Gaming does go front the base, and that's a predictable nade that you see Snakebite come out. Can he win this pivotal 1v1? APG goes down, and Snakebite making plays to get a double kill there. Can he find himself a 3rd? Can he buy enough time for the rest of Sentinels to try and successfully punch in this 3rd cap?
Wasn't able to find the 2nd kill, but he might have been able to buy enough time. That flag does get returned. I feel as if Sentinels still had a chance to go get that flag. I'm not sure what exactly happened on the back end, but I think that might have been a little bit of a missed opportunity for Sentinels to maybe try to grab that flag and try to keep it alive.
One player in the closet denied that from happening, though. Whichever player that was just created so much of an opportunity for Optic to take this game one. It may come down to that play alone that separates these 2 teams here in game 1, and because that player for Optic Gaming, unknown who it might have been, was able to do so, he has given his team that comfortable 1 flag lead. But you see camo in the hands of Optic as well, the flag already in the closet, and right now Trippy and the boys look to extend their lead by 2 flag caps.
I love this from Trippy, right? He knows he can't just get that flag in. He goes back to try to put the damage in. Unfortunately, not able to execute on that kill, but it might be enough for Ola to get behind and find a quick double. He's trying to put in the damage, the hurt, but Frosty's able to stay alive. And really, if Trippy was able to execute just a little bit better and get some more damage, I think Ola would have been a prime opportunity to get a double kill and keep that flag alive.
Yeah, he definitely would have had a better opportunity to make a play there. Unfortunately, you're seeing right now Sentinels does have that flag into the closet. Lethal picking up multiple kills so far in the kill feed, using this heat wave to a success. It's about, can they get the slays they need in order to continue this flag run is the biggest question here. 3 go down for Sentinels, and now Snakebite, the last player alive, knows that multiple players are going to be on this return. There's no way you think he can get a touch, right? Snakebite actually gets the kill, gets a touch. Trippy, he comes out, takes down Snakebite, but knows that if he hops that return, he's probably likely to get naded out. And right now, Optic Gaming trying to force their way onto this return could spell trouble as Frosty picks up a massive double, make it a triple. Frosty gets the touch as well, and with 2 minutes remaining, that is going to tie the game for Sentinels.
And Sentinels, that triple kill while Flag's back in their base, that means they have the opportunity to push on up. And look at that, all of Optic Gaming trapped in their back base. They have to win on the slay outs. Ola able to find the first pick, Lucy gets the second, but the right side is weak. They get util control, but lose closet as it's gonna be Frosty that pushes on forward. He can't win the pin versus Trippy. Trippy gets on top with the commando. Royal 2 finds the kill on the escape, but now Optic Gaming is in a position to potentially try to work for the counter. Let's take a look over at this stat line because Lucid 23-17 this game. He's trying his best to keep Optic Gaming in.
Yeah, however, though, still a tied score line with 1:21 on the clock. The next team to cap likely gives their team the massive advantage of closing this game 1 out. We talk about it. Roll 2 with the flag. Only 11 kills to his name, but getting this flag to the closet could be the start of where Sentinels win game 1. Roll 2 patiently getting his shield back, knows that if his team's able to get a few slays, this is where they take control of the series. Frosty snakebite in the kill feed, find one of their own, and now Royal 2 wisely, patiently playing the situation. 49 seconds on the clock, and Sentinels take the lead.
That's a man that knows how to get the job done. Patiently waited for his opportunity to have the best flag run possible. If he played too fast, he would have costed his life and potentially the game for his team. Now they have a 1 flag lead and control of the map. It's gonna take a miracle for Optic Gaming to get this done. The kill feed needs to light up red right now. Trippy pushing on in. He's trying to find someone who's going for that flag. He's going to be able to get the assist, and now with only 12 seconds left, they have to get into the base and get a pullout. You don't really have any opportunity to look back. It's all forward. Push on through and get the flag out in 3 seconds. Is anyone there? The flag did get pulled out for the time being, but Snakebite's in position. It should be a quick, oh no, the kill comes in. The flag's still out. What? There's the pie chart. Oh, no, it's done. It's done. My God, it was close. But Sentinels, they're able to secure the first game behind an impressive performance from Snakebite.
It wasn't as pretty seen from Lucid and the boys over in the Optic Gaming squad. Sentinels, if they can steal game 2 in this series as well and go up 2-0, they're going to reset the bracket. It's just a matter of what will happen when that happens. So Sentinels fans, you want to win this one so bad to give your team that opportunity.
An early lead for Sentinels as Lethal's trying to put the damage in. Overshield on the body of Snakebite as he's going to be the first one into that bar, trying to find the pick. Royal 2 able to take down Trippy, and so far looking advantageous for this Sentinels roster. The Rockets did go in favor of Optic Gaming, but is it enough to stop the map control that Sentinels had early on?
Yeah, this is the first time I feel like we're seeing Sentinels get off on the right footing in the Slayer. The first time I feel like we're seeing Optic Gaming get off on the wrong foot in a Slayer as well. So a much different story here in our grand finals right now. We're on board with Trippy. He's trying to figure out a way to get out of the base, but the dynamo grenades are going to deny him from being able to leave just yet. Frosty does go down. That could be Optic Gaming's point of how to get out of this base. They have potentially a little bit more space now with numbers that they can create and look to take the lead here.
Lucid pushing forward. He's going to put down the initial damage. He was counting on Trippy to find the kill. Unfortunately, not able to do so. Lucid's gonna is gonna die and not get traded out. And those are the type of deaths that you just cannot afford on this map. You cannot let Sentinels get a lead. Keep this game close. And oh my God, every piv is going in the favor of Sentinels thus far.
It does get traded out though, so that's a massive kill. But you want to see Optic, when they get that kill, when they get a numbers advantage, when they get an opportunity to create some space, you have to take advantage of it. You have to figure out a way to get out of these side bases on Bazaar Slayer. Unfortunately, APG is going to have so much pressure in his face from Royal 2 right now that that's not his job. Overshield coming up right now, and Ola can't quite stay alive in order to did that. Royal 2 denies him, and with a 5-0-1 scoreline, Royal 2 looks to continue his slaying prowess here on the player bottom middle with shotgun. Oh wow, Lucid.
Jeez, what? Lucid one-on-one with the overshield player. Hey, he says no problem, I'll get it done with my shotgun, and that's exactly what happens. That could be the turning point in this game, to be honest. Like, that overshield, it looked like it was all going Sentinels, that they were going to start running away with the game. All of a sudden we're tied back up, and it's a fight for map control.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily a 1v1. Lucid did have a little bit of help, but I mean, just getting rid of that overshield is so important. Roll 2, not finding a kill with an overshield is almost unheard of. But Optic Gaming's teamwork provide enough of an opportunity for them to not only get back into this game, take the lead here, 15-14. They start to get control of the map. Actually, it's Frosty and the boys that have taken the lead, 15-14. A trade comes through, an awkward situation where both players are trying to get into the tunnel to drop down bottom rockets. They both end up trading, and with that, rockets have become ready for use. It's just a matter of which team can get to those rockets first.
Rockets still up in play. It's APG, the one able to get away with them. The question is, can he execute with those rockets? Halo Infinite's rockets much harder to use than others. He's going to be able to find the first on Snakebite and the second on Frosty. Beautiful execution, and because they kept the rock control, it has allowed Ola to get the Bulldog to go. This could be the turning point for this Optic Gaming roster as the kill feed starts to light up red as it's kill after kill for Optic Gaming. Ola waiting for someone to push from bottom rockets. No one to come at the moment. Player at truck trying to cross the map. Shots able to get that player weak, but not survive, as Frosty is able to pry himself into that position and get himself the Bulldog.
I mean, nice shots from Lucid there. 3 go down for Sentinels. Overshield, I believe, was up, but there's going to be a player for Sentinels that's bottom middle with its overshield. Unfortunately, his entire team is going to be coming off respawn, so it's a very difficult situation yet again for an overshield player for Sentinels. How do they get out of this situation? How do they put this to use? Because Sentinels has dominated the power-up story so far throughout this game, but we're looking at an Optic Gaming 1-kill lead as of now.
Lucid's going to be able to expand that to 2 as he finds Snakebite on the escape, looking for the dynamo grenades. Not quite up yet because he knows there's a player in library. He so desperately wants these grenades just to push that player out. Finally able to grab him. You see him throw both of them in there. Is he able to get the kill? Not quite. That player going to stay alive for now, but you got to know that those dynamos, so smart from Lucid to be prioritizing them to make sure players can't just live their life over in the lockers.
I mean, every time we flip to someone's screen, they're trading. Every kill being traded, every piece of damage being capitalized on by both these teams. Such a chess match for this middle of the map. Right now, we're seeing between 2 of the best teams in the world, 25-23. Optic Gaming have been able to separate the scoreline by just 2 kills up until this point. You see Ola goes down, making it just a 1-kill game. And right now, Trippy trying to figure out how can he gain control of the rockets out of this map. Finding Frosty front the base is a great start for that. Spots the second player onto the balcony. Great damage as well. And I love that Trippy is not getting hyper focused on that fight. He's more focused on making sure that he's able to relocate, reposition, and potentially catch another kill for his team's advantage.
Trippy pushing forward with this Bulldog, 2 in front of him to take care of. Let's see if he's able to execute as he's rounding around the corner. 1 in front of him. Gonna have to back down for now. Overshield gonna be playing an impact soon alongside the Rockets, and it's gonna be so vital for this Optic Gaming roster to control the rock side of the map. You can get the cross towards Overshield. Getting these rockets is pivotal to your success. He's able to grab the rockets and he's away. Ola was able to grab the new Bulldog, and this is looking great. Actually, I think he has a Mangler, but this is looking great for Optic Gaming, taking control of what's important.
You see Lucid pings the Bulldog is coming up off spawn. An Overshield player is spotted out, but Rockets, Overshield, they're traded out, equalized with each other. Unfortunately, Lucid probably didn't have to blow himself up there, but I mean, Halo Infinite Rockets, am I right? But back into the action, 32-29. Sentinels have taken the lead with the control of the map that they've had. Look at Lucid coming off spawn right now. Frosty able to trade with him. I'm sorry, that was APG, but great kills come through for Optic Gaming to make this game just a 3-kill game, to keep this game a 3-kill game. They've been fighting for map control the entire time, but still such a close game. That's a testament to Optic Gaming's teamwork and their ability to trade these kills out, especially from a disfavorable position like they've been in for so long.
Oh, Lucid tried to do his best to get up in the face. And now the lead from Sentinels is starting to get a bit concerning. It's a 5-kill lead as we're approaching the end of this game. And Frosty has the Bulldog, and he's ready for the next set of spawns as he's going to be chilling over in top bar, pushing on down, and actually going to get pushed out by Ola and killed. That's going to be a huge stop for Optic Gaming, getting rid of that Bulldog player that's up in your face and allowing some breathing room. But you have to start getting kills. Trades are not looking appetizing at the moment.
Look how patient Snakebite is. Look how smart he is, how aware he is to be able to finish that kill for Lethal's damage, be able to capitalize on that, keep this to a 4-kill, make it a 5-kill game. Multiple members of Optic Gaming trying to figure out a way to once again get out of this base. They have not yet had an overshield in this game, and because of it, they are separated by 3 kills right now. The pressure from Trippy could potentially be the success they need. Lucid on overshield spawn, able to pick this fresh overshield up, and just 2 kills separating the 2. You finally see Optic Gaming with potentially the power swing they need.
Yeah, you can see all of them starting to swing in. Ola trying to get to the face that player, and Bar Royal 2 comes out the victor, but Lucid with the quick trade out. APG has a big fight to win. He's gonna lose it to Snakebite, and all of a sudden Trippy he was looking at his team push forward, saying this is gonna be the change that we need. Instead, the grenades come in, he gets taken out, and this lead stays stagnant at 2. And now Sentinels, they're pushed up. They have control of the map for now. It's gonna be up for Optic Gaming to break in and out of this setup.
Sentinels may have control of the rocket side of the map. Optic Gaming has control of both corners as of right now. One player does pop in front of the base. Lethal able to find one. Bottom middle make it 2, and Lethal finding 2 crucial kills. 47-45. Roll 2. He doesn't figure out a way to get the headshot, but he rushes the player, runs him over with a melee, extends this to a 48-45 lead. Sentinels 2 kills away from taking game 2.
1 kill now, and the Rockets to make it happen. If I'm Sentinels, I say, hey, let let Snakebite get the job done, and that's exactly what happens. Talk about coming out in the clutch. Sentinels go up 2-0 in this series, trying to force the bracket reset, and looking damn impressive.
And when you have that versatility, what you're able to do resulting with the score is just so important, right? It's up to Trippy and the boys to see if they can combat and continue this first best of 5, or if Optic Gaming is going to go quickly to the second. Trippy opting to go straight for that Bulldog shotgun, finds himself in front of a player and immediately takes him off the map. That was Snakebite, and potentially now Optic Gaming with numbers can jump out to an early lead here in game 2 or 3 of this series.
That fight for Bulldog is so important because now Trippy's going to be able to bring it back towards B, and it's going to be so tough to break into that B hill when you have a Bulldog staring at you on the other side. Such a versatile gun. And once again, it's Sentinels that's pushed back into C, and they're playing for CA once again as you see the rotation come towards A. Lucid able to break the setup at C. Royal 2 not able to stay alive. So far, Optic Gaming out-rotating and outplaying Sentinels early in this game.
Yeah, but Frosty finds 3 in the kill feed right there, and that's going to be B Stronghold going over to Sentinels' favor, unless it is one player on Optic Gaming that has something to say about it. Unfortunately, he actually only gets traded out. Spawns do come in over towards A, and I guess B Stronghold still in control of Optic Gaming. Actually, it was Trippy that gets the kills, and because of it, he keeps B in control for his team. He denies that stronghold from Sentinels, and right now Sentinels was at risk of a trip cap for a second. One player does spawn C, recaptures it for Sentinels, but right now it's been all Optic Gaming early on.
Lucid trying to work with Ola to get A. They're going to be able to win that fight and finally put the score back in their favor. Rockets going to be coming up in 15 seconds, and Rockets can make the entire difference on this map. Getting those 1-2 critical kills and getting your team set up is so valuable. Who's going to be able to grab these Rockets? How are they going to set up is what's going to be determined in the next 10 seconds as we see 2 kills go into the favor of Sentinels as it's 3 down for Optic Gaming. Lucid by his lonesome and back C has 1 player to fight, and it looks like these Rockets are going to be going over to Sentinels.
Yeah, the longer Lucid sits back here, though, the more trouble he builds for Optic Gaming. He's unable to get the stronghold, unable to start that transfer. Lethal actually gets fried. And a good job by Lucid, I guess, to stay alive, buy some time, and play the situation right instead of rushing into something. Unfortunately, He tries to get into the stronghold. Snakebite shuts him down, trades that damage out correctly, and with 2 dead from Optic Gaming, you see Sentinels now start to get control and finally start to clock points in their favor.
So again, the AC hold for Sentinels right now. Lethal going to be able to find the trade out. Lucid pushing towards C. He has one to deal with. Frosty's going to be able to find the kill. He's just putting himself in hard to kill spots at back C. If they push, he's going to try to get the drop on them. This stalker rifle can be absolutely deadly, especially when you have someone with such a great aim like Frosty. 3 shots to kill if you land the last one as a head. We'll see what Frosty's able to do as he starts to push out towards B. One player pushes on out. He's immediately made 1 shot. Can he get the finish? His teammates there. That player should die eventually. One more deal with the double melee comes in. Frosty making big plays as they're breaking their way through A.
Yeah, those 2 kills we're going to award Sentinels with A control right now. Unfortunately, throughout the chaos, B was lost. APG gets taken down, immediately erased off the map. Rocket's not up for 30 seconds. They try to contest C here, but you don't want to see an overextension from Sentinels. You want to see them sit back comfortably with B and A right now, but unfortunately, Frosty with an overextension, it seems, didn't expect that player to be in the shotgun, and because of it, he now turns this game into a 3v3, and if Sentinels isn't careful, they're going to lose control of B as well.
Royal 2 has the B bout control. Unfortunately for them, they're not scoring. Bulldog in hand, ready for some push. Rockets are coming up. There we go. Royal 2 with the easy pick on APG. Rockets go into the favor of Lucid, but can he find the kills? First player in front of him gets 1. Can he get the second? No. Rockets are going to go down for the time being, but a quick trade out in favor of Optic Gaming should allow them to regain control of Rockets and have control of the map.
Yeah, big timing by Ola right there with the Bulldog to get into a position to trade out that kill for Lucid. They should be able to get that last rocket. You see Ola in the kill feed with that rocket, putting it to use already. 2 members go down for Sentinels. Optic Gaming continuing to score points and be aggressive. They are not satisfied holding C and B. You see them looking to push A immediately after those 2 kills come through.
Lucid trying his best to stay alive at the moment. Is made 1 shot. Will regain his shields through the middle of the map as Ola finds himself a double. Lethal able to find the kill on Lucid in mid-map. Royal 2 trying to take A all for himself. Unfortunately, the spawn at Cafe will cut that short. And now a potential trip cap going in favor of Optic Gaming as Trippy was able to nullify C. And there we go. The trip cap is in effect.
The spawn and PD is a dangerous one for Sentinels. You see the pressure on from Trippy right now. He catches an unsuspecting player off guard. It's going to be lethal. Roll 2 does find a kill, but Lucid able to find a kill on the Roll 2 as well. So this player in A is going to be by himself, and Trippy with great grenades can potentially make this a very easy kill. He does. Snakebite gets taken out. Yes, A is controlled, but you see the score, how lopsided it's been. Optic Gaming doing everything they can to make this best of 5 stay alive in their favor.
Finally able to get out of the trip cap as Sentinels momentarily was scoring. They're trying to get back on the board as they're working on C. Snakebite trying to put in the damage necessary, able to get the kill before the reset comes in, and this is the opportunity that Sentinels has been looking for. They're finally able to push in. The PD spawns coming in. Rockets are spawning up. They should have quick access. We saw the split happen over at B. 2 players from Optic Gaming are towards B. Can this rocket be the difference maker? Frosty finds the first, gets the second with the BR, and that's going to clear the way for a trip cap to be in effect for Sentinels, and they're not slowing down anytime soon. And the best part, Frosty still has 1 rocket to work with, which basically means he can hold down a base all by himself.
It'll be really interesting to see how long can Sentinels keep this trip cap. They have pressure at A, pressure at B. Frosty opts to go towards B. Can't get the reset though, so the rocket does award him a kill. But unfortunately, they're going to lose B. So this AC hold that you wanted to see, we'll see once again. Can Sentinels make this a real setup? All members of Optic Gaming making their way towards C.
1 cuts through the middle of the map, and that's going to cost his life as we see 2 push down into C. It looks like the B rotation could be coming in. Snakebite trying his best to stay alive. Look at that. They got the stop at C, so instead of opting for a rotation to B like I thought they would, they fully commit back to C. They find the kill, and now it's Frosty who's trying to get back into position to defend at C.
Frosty wisely going around, knowing that these players are going to be forced into this funnel right now. APG gets taken down, and now Optic Gaming spawning over towards A is going to have to flip their attention, but Frosty, he's going to apply pressure to B. He's going to find this player into Arcade, and he knows he's no shield. This player trying to play his life. Frosty loses 2 teammates, though, and now Frosty's in a Optic sandwich right now. Optic doing a great job of not just jumping in a stronghold right now. They know they have so much of a lead to play with. They get the slates they need. Rockets, I believe, are coming up in 15 seconds, and Optic Gaming now regain control, but Sentinels is right back in this score.
Incredible patience from the side of Optic Gaming to make the play necessary. The pulse rifle comes in from Lucid to break the shields and allow Trippy to get the double kill with ease. And now a potential trip cap back on board. Rockets into the hands of Lucid. This is all Optic Gaming's game to win or lose. How do they execute? Royal 2 somehow doesn't die. Rockets into the hands of Sentinels. They have their opportunity. It's going to come from this flank from Snakebite going into C. Royal 2 gets the easy kill on Ola. Trippy trades out with the Bulldog. Royal 2 finding more kills as with the help of Lethal as they're breaking into B and C at the same time. Another potential trip cap could be in effect if Royal 2 can win this fight towards C.
Royal 2 wisely doesn't even stay in that fight, though. He allows himself to be a nuisance with this Bulldog. Does Optic Gaming know Royal 2's got this Bulldog? Do they even care? They flip the map onto A. The spawns in Cafeteria come through. One player to deal with, and Lucid with a massive kill under Royal 2 could have just won his team this game.
He's trying to get back into C to get the reset. The reset will come in. A still not captured from Optic Gaming, though. They lost that fight, and Lucid's all the way at C, forcing spawns back towards B as he's trying to find the kill on Lethal. And there we go, 1 down for Sentinels. Lucid trying to do his best in B, but not quite able to get the stop.
Doesn't get it.
Oh my. Royal 2 in position to kill anyone that decides to push forward. The reset did come in. We can see Frosty just playing his lane. He's looking for the opportunity. He spots 2 in the mid map. He's going to give that call out to his teammates, and we can see Snakebite getting ready to engage. This next rocket could determine who wins this game.
It absolutely will. You see Frosty trying to anchor from this balcony position, relocates towards the brew grenades, gets some damage onto the players at B, but knows that his team is in trouble. He needs to advance on the map quickly. He's going to lose B, but what's the recipe for success here? Frosty in a very tough position to try and find success. Spots this player bottom tower, but that player wisely just plays around the pillars, stays alive, and because of it now, Royal 2 is the last guy alive. Lethal coming off spawn. Sentinels are forced to act quickly, and Rockets coming up with Optic Gaming in complete control of the map.
Royal 2 opts not to just get on those rockets, fearing that someone could be ready for the push. 2 go down for Optic Gaming. They're winning the fights over at A. 1 more to take down. Royal 2 is able to do so. Lethal is able to secure the rockets while at it. The AC hold once again staying strong for Sentinels as they're spawning over at back purple. 2 pushing towards C. This fight over at C is going to determine the game most likely. Frosty finds 1. Lucid trades out with Snakebite. Frosty finds the second. They stop C, but now it's Royal 2 by his lonesome at A. The PD spawns came in. He needs to win this next set of fights. There's 2 pushing towards him. He comes into A, not quite able to get the kill. C has been stopped for now. How much time does Sentinels have to make this a reality as they get another 3 down? And look at that, it's a 4 down for the side of Sentinels. They're going absolutely ham with it. They still have C and B. They can rotate for the trip cap, and that does it. They take the first best of 5 in a 3-0 fashion. What an incredible game 3 to witness.
Oh my God, the comeback.
And here we go into the reset we venture. Starting off, Bizarre Flag. This has been Optic. This has been Sentinels bread and butter all tournament. It really seems as if they're built different on these flag games. Optic Gaming trying to change the narrative.
Optic Gaming knows what this series means to them. Will they be able to rise to the occasion, have the success we've seen them have so far throughout Halo Infinite, or will Sentinels once again change the outcome of the event with a loser's bracket run, a massive kill from Frosty onto Lucid, who potentially would have gotten an upper hand on him if he had not expected that player to come in. Unfortunately, Frosty's teammates go down across the map. The flag is no longer being run from Sentinels, but the map control still in their favor for now, as we see these two teams combat for the middle of the map.
Snakebite, he went and prioritized that Mangler, now getting back into the action as he's pushing forward. The overshield coming up soon. He has the grapple to put it right on. Once again, using the full extent of the sandbox to his best ability, getting up into the action, not wanting to waste any of this overshield. Pops 2 to the shield, gonna be able to kill APG. He's in the base and now has a potential flag run. One to worry about in the back. Snakebite taking some heavy damage, but able to survive the fight. Unfortunately, Ola gets the return, so that could spell an end for that flag run for Sentinels. But Optic Gaming trapped in their back base for now.
Yeah, fortunate opportunity for Optic there as the player spawned back. Thrust was able to get enough damage into Snakebite to allow that player that was bottom tree to get that kill. And now we're seeing Trippy advance on the map, pick up that Bulldog, and we've seen the work that he can do with this weapon in hand. Unfortunately, he gets sniffed out from the respawn of Snakebite, and already Snakebite with 7 kills, starting to build some momentum for his team. But with rockets coming up, every kill right now is crucial.
APG trying to do his best to find the pick. Unfortunately, that player gonna go right back into that bottom rockets and stay alive for the time being. APG now trying to push forward. Lucid was able to find one, but immediately got traded out. Lethal finds his own, and now Snakebite pushing forward. And guess what? Rockets in hand, 2 to work with. Gonna have to waste both of them to get rid of Ola. But he's gonna be able to just keep on the pressure, and getting this rock control is just so important for your team.
Yeah, controlling the inside of the map is everything on Bizarre CTF. The second step is getting into the enemy's base, but you're not able to do that if you don't control that middle of the map. You see Optic Gaming, those red dots on the observer mode right now. You see all of those dots are going to be stuck in the back of their base. If Optic Gaming can continue to play strong defense, the score will remain the same. But the second Sentinels find the opening, get this overshield, and potentially get numbers in their advantage, we could see this score quickly change in their favor.
Oh, this is so interesting. Snakebite obviously is keeping an eye on that timer and getting those grenades whenever they spawn back up, as he's used 2 sets of those grenades already, and he's waiting on the third right now. That you can, guys, if you take a look over on that pad, there's a little bar that fills up as the grenades come closer to spawning. But here we go, 2 in the bottom base. That's easy enough for a player like Snakebite to come get, and he's going to be able to give himself another 2 grenades to refill his inventory, and the push is forward for Sentinels.
And Snakebite, the respawner's coming through the corner. Snakebite actually predicts that to happen. These brew grenades, they're worth more than their value in damage right now. A double kill for Snakebite, as you see Lethal across the map with the flag, looking to punch this one in, and for Sentinels to take the lead. What predictable spawns from Snakebite's point of view, as those players were helpless against the brew grenades.
I think that's something that Sentinels has clearly seen in film and practice, is manipulating the bases for those spawns. And then Snakebite, you saw how he prioritized getting those spike grenades. Well, he knew exactly where to put them, and boy, they are just so deadly when you get them in those close quarters. And you saw both those players essentially made one shot when Snakebite was able to push in and find the double kill. Now Ola trying to do his best to find the push in. 2 of his teammates go down, but he's able to alleviate the pressure for now and provide opportunity. Optic Gaming needs to answer right here, and it's going to come down between Ola and Trippy to find these next couple kills.
Trippy somehow still alive in the bar. Great assist from Ola right there to try and keep him alive. Unfortunately, finally Trippy gets taken down. You see Ola on screen, forced to back down, forced to wait for help from his team. He does get some shots that allow him to trade with Frosty, but a trade is not what Optic Gaming fans want to see. They do have numbers right now as Overshield comes up, but if Sentinels is able to make it out, this will be a very important battle for this Overshield. The grapple does not come through. The trade does. The grapple the second time around is going to pull him towards the Overshield. Does get knocked to no shield, but Frosty's there to keep him alive. And Snakebite and Frosty, the dynamic duo at it once again, creating pressure on Optic Gaming once again.
These two are just working together. The team shots on point. It looks as if they're playing the same game with the same controller, with how their movements are synchronized. Snakebite finally able to get into that base and pull out the flag. He doesn't even wait for that kill. Use that extra overshield to get this flag out and away is the priority, and he's going to be able to get it all the way back to the midpoint, but a quick back smack from APG will stop them. Those dynamo grenades gets APG one shot. Frosty's in position to potentially find the kills to keep that flag alive, but APG, wonderful job staying alive and getting that reset.
What a play by APG, coming out of nowhere, getting the back smack on that flag, or killing that guy where he did is even more important, because that flag, if it's advanced in front of Sentinels' base, if it's just a few more feet across the map, it's so much more difficult to get that return, but he's able to play around the hut, bottom middle in front of his own base, get that return secure, keeping this game to just a 1-0 flag game. Everything looked like it was going wrong for Optic before that, and now it looks like Optic finally have the map in control.
Ola trying to get behind enemy lines, able to find Royal 2 with an easy 2-shot. Now gonna be the most forward player for his team and needs to find opportunity as Snakebite has taken down Lucid. He's trying to find Snakebite on the back. Trippy able to get the help and the kill. Now Ola still just alive and forward, and this can be just the difference maker, just staying alive in the back base and preventing the other team from crossing the 50-yard line can be so critical towards your success. Unfortunately, he does eventually go down. This next overshield will go into the hands of Optic Gaming, as I'm not sure who got away with it, but Snakebite not able to find that kill in time, although finding kills hasn't been a problem for him all game. The man's 16-7.
Yeah, but forcing that overshield player to activate it immediately is honestly a big deal, right? You're able to make sure that he uses it quickly and doesn't save it for an opportunistic chance where he can change the tide of a battle where he's already received damage. So a good job by Snakebite to apply that little bit of pressure, but right now Optic Gaming look like they have a great chance to cap a flag and tie this game up. Kills coming in their favor, Snakebite being taken down, give them that 4-3 advantage right now with the players, but they do have to flush out their base, and there is a player for Sentinels in the back of their base. It's lethal. Lucid takes on the kill. Trippy finds one of his own, and it looks like they've done a great job to flush out the rest of their base. Frosty and Lethal being taken down. That only one player alive back here isn't enough to stop this flag. Wait!
Well, we say it's not enough, but that player played patiently. He's gonna pull out the flag. Look at him, head down, sitting in the circle, and a return to boot. Royal 2, what a play when needed most. Only player to make it happen. He gets it done. Low presence is what makes the play happen.
Dude, Optic Gaming thought they did everything right. They get hit with the oldest trick in the book, a player standing still on their flight. There's no way they expect Royal 2 to play like a bot, and because he does it, it's the best play that Sentinels could have made. Royal 2 unsuspectingly able to get that return, keeps Sentinels in the lead.
Frosty now trying to apply his own damage. APG will find him around the corner. Royal 2 is trying to do more for his team. Already has the reset. With only 2 minutes left, though, they can really start to maybe focus on the defense. 2 minutes is quite a bit of time, but if you can keep this team back on their side of the base and not allow them back in, you're really preventing the opportunity for a flag cap to happen. Royal 2 with a massive double kill, and now Overshield coming up. It goes into the hands of Optic, but not on the body. Oh, what a big kill, preventing the Overshield from getting away. This is Sentinel's opportunity to start running away and closing out this game.
I mean, all they have to do is play defense for 1 minute and 40 seconds, and on a map like Bizarre CTF, it is so easy to hunker down in your base, lock it down, and not allow Optic Gaming the opening they need. You already see multiple members of Sentinels have advanced on the map. Lethal actually across the rocket side of Optic Gaming. They need to be careful they don't overextend, but right now Sentinels have everything going in their favor.
Snakebite doing his best to stay alive, not able to grapple on away. The back smack comes in from Royal 2. He's looking for more at pillars. That player staying alive for now. Lucid has one at the double doors. They only have a minute to pull this flag out and to try to get it away. And Frosty, talk about going big, double kill in the clutch.
A massive kill for Frosty right there, taking down Lucid, probably the most impactful player on this Optic Gaming roster, looking to shut down them in this game one. An aggressive push from Frosty, maybe too aggressive, but right now, 40 seconds on the clock. Every single kill for Sentinels is another step in the direction of stealing this game one. A triple kill from Lucid, though, right off spawn. He's able to impact this game, and that is the opening that we could potentially see. Optic Gaming need, they're in the base of Sentinels, looking to pull this flag with 23 seconds remaining.
They're swarming in. We know for sure that this flag's going to be out and away. The question is, can they get the slays on the way back? Bazaar is a map where you're going to have to slay 3 or 4 times to get a flag out and fully away, and you can't afford to trade right here. This flag is too valuable. Trippy, he's made absolute. Can he leave the flag behind, though? As now we're in extra time, and you can see at the bottom there's a little bit of a pie graph, and as that goes down, your time diminishes, and that is it. Optic Gaming fall in game one. Sentinels get the job done once again, showing their dominance on flag.
I mean, that
on this Slayer, Sentinels weakest game type by far. If Optic Gaming is going to start getting back into the series, it's going to come off this second game.
Already off to another good start in this Slayer. You see Sentinels up 2-1. APG able to trade one out for himself, take down Lethal, but loses his life shortly after a 3-1 lead. Make it 4 for Sentinels. You see the members of Optic Gaming, they feel separated. They can feel the momentum slipping away from them. This camo still top middle is utterly important to their success, but right now you want to see them build some confidence, gain some map control, apply some pressure to Sentinels, put them on their back feet for what feels like the first time in this grand finals.
Frosty getting up close and personal of APG, gonna get the trade out as 2 more go down for Sentinels. 6-6, tied up all. Lucid doing his best to stay alive. He's playing as forward as he possibly can, and he's able to get the kill on Lethal. Beautiful shots to get that one on done. And the double kill to boot. Lucid just all over the map. And you can tell he's ready for the next spawn. He goes, he picks up the thrust. That thrust can absolutely just determine a fight right away, as he uses that thrust to get the player one shot. And who is that? Ola that has the camouflage ready to push in.
Trying to hunt down that one-shot player. Unfortunately, that player's gone for dodge. Able to re-engage here now. Ola with this camo, unfortunately, taking a one-on-one gunfight. Wisely backs down. You see the assist come through for Lucid, and that's Ola just playing perfect to a T. Unfortunately, there's a second player they didn't sniff out, and Ola's going to lose his life as well. This game's still just neck and neck, as it's 11-9 with 10 seconds left for the next camo to respawn.
All right, we're just waiting for one moment to really turn this map on its head, for one clutch opportunity for this team to start pulling away. And look at that, it's Optic Gaming that gets away with the camouflage. Snakebite tried his best to lay down the damage, but not enough angles at top mid. And now Trippy finds the first pick. And if this camouflage player can find their way around the map and find an easy kill, it could spell disaster, as it's Lucid at bottom mid with this camouflage and sidekick combo.
Lucid, love the idea that he's been able to scavenge up until this point. Creates an opening. Oh, with a nice double kill, extends their lead to 4. A trade from APG is not what you wanted to see in that case when they have that 4-2 advantage, but everything seems like it's starting to flow for Optic Gaming. This is what you wanted to see, a highly contested match. If we can hope for anything as fans, we want this series to go the distance, and that means Optic Gaming needs to wake up. It appears that they've started to do so.
Oh my god, Lucid went on an absolute tear. That camo making all the difference. He starts this game 9-4. APG getting up, not quite able to find the double on Royal. That last burst gonna miss by just a hair to prevent the double beatdown. Lethal wins his fight across the map, and this is where Sentinels can start taking control of the map once again. It's going to be up to Frosty to win his individual fight ahead of him at utility as 2 push forward. He's getting the shots in, gets one weak. Can the push from the other side come in? Top base. Oh no, I don't think Frosty was expecting a player to be ready for him. Unfortunately, he was, and that's gonna stop that push in its tracks.
Yeah, look at Lucid's ability to slay so far out. throughout this game too. 11 and 5, double positive right now. The difference in the score as well as he continues to apply pressure. Ola hunting this player with heat wave down bottom middle. Can he figure out a way to get that kill? Unfortunately, he knows that if he overextends front that base, he is dead. And as well, Snakebite finds the opening to push Ola, capitalize on some of that damage, find the kill himself. 2 members of Optic Gaming go down, make it a third, and Trippy. And right now, Sentinels look like they're on the comeback.
Lucid still has the camo, but has made one shot, somehow able to get away with his life for the time being. He has the heat wave and the camo. This is what you exactly are wanting to, in order to find big kills like that one. Frosty thinks he's clear to push through. No, the heat wave, it gets the job done. And so far, we've just been seeing a 4-kill lead really be maintained by this Optic Gaming roster, and it shows you how close these teams are. They're waiting for one opportunity to gain 4 kills unanswered, and then from there, it's trade for trade. These teams, it's so hard to gain a lead.
Yeah, but who's maintaining their pace is Lucid. 14 and 6 now, leading the lobby with almost double the kills of the next player in that lobby. Lucid absolutely creating the opening that Optic Gaming need. They have to find some life, and who better than their MVP to step up in their moment of need to create the difference in this scoreline right now.
Score only 3 separating them for now. Royal2 and Frosty working together to get the job done. The Dynamo grenade will stop Frosty for the time being, but Ola is going to pay with his life. Royal2 has to back down as that Dynamo made him too weak. Frosty trying to get away as well, and this is beautiful from Sentinels. They're laying down damage, they're valuing their life, and you can tell Ola eventually able to find the kill on Lethal across the map to stop the flank play that Lethal was making. Frosty's just doing his best to stay alive. I mean, the man just zooming through bottom mid as Royal2 and Snakebite work together to find another kill. Frosty in his pivotal fight versus Lucid, and no one has been able to stop that man on the map. Lucid 16 and 7 as they once again maintaining a 3 to 4 kill lead as this camouflage is coming up. This camo, it's gonna be detrimental to Sentinels if they aren't able to get that and get away.
Yeah, we've seen what kind of damage Optic Gaming has been able to do so far with these camos. This score line still remains just a 2-kill game. Like we continue to say, kills continue to be traded out. Both teams doing a phenomenal job of not letting this game get out of hand either way. Trippy with a nice kill under Royal2 there keeps it a 3-kill game. Unfortunately, he gets shot in the back. Can he stay alive? He's going to be running right into the members that are spawning from Sentinels, but they don't expect Trippy to be there. He's going to have that heat wave and probably going to be able to find a kill here shortly, but it's literally Frosty finding a kill and then dying, and then another player finding a kill and then dying. And look at these trades coming through. Pivotal kills. Every single kill, every single life is going to be crucial as 38 to 40 as we enter the late game here and now.
It's small mistakes that can cost you a game, as who's going to be making that slip up, who's going to be finding the clutch as we approach the end of this game. 2 push forward. Lethal has the heat wave. He tries to lay down the hurt, not quite able to get the kill, values his life and gives up the top left of the map. This Dynamo grenades, they're going to start pushing through, and once again that Dynamo didn't do a lot of damage, but what it did do is it gave info, and it's going to cost Lethal's life. It's so easy to tell visually and through audio if your Dynamo grenades are hitting, and that's what costs Lethal's life. And it's allows Optic Gaming to maintain a 1-kill lead.
It's just a 1-kill game, 43 to 42. Camo's coming up in 27 seconds. You see Sentinels not knowing how many Optic Gaming members are going to be over here towards the Dynamo grenades. One player does actually push all the way out to the Dynamo, knock Trippy down to no shield. The entry comes through, and it's Frosty that finds the entry. Camo coming up very shortly. 10 seconds, I believe, for it. Another player spotted front the base, and Optic Gaming starting to lose the space on the map they were able to create. And what does that mean for Sentinels?
What it means is they're free to push. Look at this. They're getting into that back base. These players stand no chance. Royal2 is able to find one on Trippy. Ola backsmack Snakebite, but Royal2 quickly picks it up. And that 3-kill lead that we saw from Optic Gaming, well, guess what? Christ. It's all gone. APG able to find the kill on Lethal. Frosty playing a dangerous game by patrolling this bottom mid, but he's looking for any opportunity to find a player with his back towards him. He's pushing forward. Dynamo grenades are out. He has to dodge for the time being, trying to stay with his life as we're tied up 47 all, and we see 3 players from Optic Gaming starting to push.
You see Lethal no shield right now, using Frosty as his bodyguard. Frosty finds a kill, making it 48-48. Frosty goes down from Trippy. 2 members pushing top green. Lethal's gonna be in trouble. You see all the dots near Lethal. He loses his life, 49-48. And now Sentinels is going to be trapped green side of the map with no room for error, 48-49. Optic Gaming have the opportunity now to get all the space they want, as Sentinels cannot make one mistake to stay in this game.
Oh man, and it was Frosty who just exposed himself too much, but there was nothing he could do. He went to the right, he went to the left, he was trying his best to stay away, but at push for 3, and we're gonna see why you push for 3 in this game. It can be absolutely devastating if done right, but you have to have the team coordination to get it done.
Yeah, we're already hopping into game 3 here and now. You see Lethal's point of view, spots this player top control, but APG gets the better of Lethal this time around. Unfortunately, it's going to be a battle for the middle of the map that's controlled for the camo. Trippy finds a kill. That was 3 dead for a moment, and it looks like Sentinels is last player alive. Roll 2, bottom middle, not able to deny anything as they hop into C. Optic Gaming are going to take an early lead, I believe, here in game 3.
They're going to be able to capture B, as well as APG is able to stay alive in the back of that strongholds. We can see Lucid using the ping system to call out the player over at top red as he's looking for his next opportunity. I think he got a hit marker with that, and he must have gotten a red bar, as that kill did not come in into his favor. Frosty tries to use that shock rifle to get away, not able to do so, and Trippy playing a cheeky corner with that sword, going to be able to find his first kill.
Yeah, nice little angle from Trippy to be able to watch both things at once, and because of it, he gets that easy kill, spots that player, and now you see Optic Gaming in control of A and C. Trippy in a very powerful position with this sword as well, able to deny either stronghold depending on which side Sentinels choose to go. They're gonna have to handle him before they have any chance of scoring points of their own.
The sword can be absolutely devastating on the map if used in the correct position, and Trippy has the perfect spot. This tower, if you're gonna try to push him, you're gonna be within sword range. A and B in the favor of Sentinels for now, but we can see a B push coming from Optic Gaming as they have confidence that Trippy can hold the tower by himself. Unfortunately, the one angle that can cost Trippy from the bottom base comes in. Trippy able to find one on Royal 2 and tries his best to stay alive, but C being captured by Sentinels, and they have to push in. Trippy needs to find this kill. 1 to go. He's able to do so, but C was captured in the meantime.
If you're Sentinels, you have to find a way to shut down Trippy. He's only got 6%, so one more swing, one more kill of this sword until it's over, but he's done the damage with it, right? He's been able to control right now, and that's given his team so much space, so much opportunity. Sentinels need to figure out a way to take him down, and there it is. The kill comes through. 2 go down for Optic Gaming, and now Sentinels look to potentially start to crawl back in this game, now down 25 points.
Ola repulses himself up the top glass, where he's going to have a couple engagements ahead of him. Tries to get the cross map into the turbine, not able to get that kill. Now has the one-on-one fight and wins it because of a well-placed grenade on Royal 2, and that's going to allow his team to start pushing forward. Unfortunately, a well-placed stick. Actually, was that a team stick from APG? I'm losing my mind. I'm not sure what happened over there, but nonetheless, the sticky grenade going to cost the life of Ola.
Yeah, 2 members of Optic Gaming are able to hop in the top elevator in the A stronghold here. You see Sentinels trying to fight out of pipes. Very difficult situation for them to be in, and now only controlling B. You see Optic Gaming once again in control of the map, so Ola and boys over towards yellow did their job. They created the space they needed to have the rest of the team get successfully over towards elevator, and that's the recipe for success that they've been looking for this whole time. They once again start to score in their favor, and it's going to be a very difficult setup to break, especially with the sword in the back pocket of Trippy.
Well, they have the recipe for success. Now the question is, how well can they cook? Can they follow the instructions? Can they get it done? They're trying to execute on this hill. Looks like Lucid's going to be able to find the first. Lethal using Frosty as bait, but Look at that grapple play to get out of the action quickly after that fight and find another kill. What in the world is Lucid doing? The man is Spider-Man across the map, making play after play. Unfortunately, it won't be enough to stop A from changing control over to Sentinels.
Yeah, they do get into A, but immediately you already see Optic Gaming into B with a player looking over him from glass. Lethal going to be in a one-on-one for B. Unfortunately, not able to get that kill in time for B to be transferred, but Lethal already back in the stronghold, able to transfer that over. Eventually, a trip cap in effect right now for Sentinels, and we've seen the damage that this can create. The Sentinels have the pressure now, is the question. The last two members alive for Optic Gaming, they're spotted, they're killed. 3 go down. Trippy, the last guy alive, is going to be back blue by himself. He's by the sword, but are they going to know that he's here? They do. They sniff him out. They take him down. Optic Gaming spawn an elevator. They push out. They get A control, but damage has been done. Their lead is now dwindled.
Yeah, that trip cap is absolutely devastating, and they cheated it. They played for the trip cap earlier than most teams would, and they just had confidence that they were going to get the slays while the trip cap was potentially happening. Exactly what happens as Frosty now uses the sword to find 2 kills of his own. Trippy dominated the first half with this sword. Now Frosty looking to do some damage of his own. We see the back pipe spawn coming in for Optic Gaming. Can they get into B? This player that's capturing C is going to help alleviate some of that pressure towards B. I am so... Dude, what is going on in that hill?
Frosty, I believe, just got another double. Trippy, the last guy alive, he goes down. A trip cap back in effect, and Frosty played that so patiently, so perfectly, baiting his teammates the way that successful baiting is done. That's professional baiting, not the kind that I see in matchmaking when I have the power weapons. But a great job by Frosty nonetheless, and Sentinels now in the lead by over 50 points.
Hey, I'm just gonna say it for everyone who's ever told me never push for a trip cap, only hold 2. Well, guess what? This is how you play this map.
Frenzy.
Trip cap domination. As Frosty is not slowing down whatsoever. You can tell this man's feeling himself. He's gonna ego anything that pushes towards him. This trip cap is absolutely devastating. The long haul spawns coming in. They have to make a push through. They have to find a kill, but this trip cap is just racking up points. 2 ticks every second as they're only about 10 seconds away from taking this game, and Frosty's making it happen. Talk about utter domination. Trip caps are the wave. This is all but over. What a game from Sentinels.
Oh my god, what a statement from Sentinels on the back of a killing frenzy with Frosty. He saw what Trippy could do. He wanted to go A at first, but he understood that he was going to be way too late to A, and because of it, he opts to go C. His teammate comes through as well. They start shooting his teammate, and it allows Frosty to get the double. And that was where the game was really decided. They were able to get the kills and keep momentum, but I'll shut up. We're in game 4 right now. Royal 2 finds the first kill. And when it's oddball here on live fire, and you have to see Optic Gaming come out on top if you want a game 5. Everybody in the chat, you've already stayed up this late. If you want a game 5, type game 5 in the chat. Create it, manifest this game 5, because Optic Gaming needs your help now.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, if I'm on the side of Sentinels, maybe I want a game 5. You know, it's pretty hard to get practice these days. Maybe get some more tournament time if you can. Let's go see it. Snakebite trying to get some damage on board. The ball is out, and he's going to be trying to push this back for his team. They given up the entire tower side. They're going to opt for the garage hold. I'm pretty sure Lucid still has a sniper. No, actually, Frosty has picked up the sniper rifle at this point, as he's been able to find the headshot on APG. I mean, if we're able to, I'd love to go see what Frosty's doing with that sniper rifle as he's finding kill after kill in the feed.
Yeah, this situation with the ball is crucial, though, for Optic to break this setup. They do get the kill on the Snakebite. Snakebite begging for help. You have to think someone is going to be near him, and here comes the collapse from 2 of the members of Sentinels. The kills coming through. Frosty already with 5 to his name. Make it a 6 with a killing spree. The snipe, it's out of ammo. You know Frosty was doing work if that's the case. Roll 2 finds one of his own. The ball carrier goes down again. APG able to deny some of the time going in, but kills continue to be benefited by Sentinels, and because of it, the score going in their favor as well.
My, what a play from Frosty. The reversal medal comes out. He still has another 3 to deal with. Not able to get it done, but look at Royal 2 trying to make the quick rotation. He can sit behind B and be ready to play this ball at any moment. This ledge, so critical. It lets you dodge all the grenades that can possibly come in. And look at this time that Royal 2 is able to get. He basically milks for as long as possible. and is able to play that ball off. And now Sentinels ready to play the reset as one player pushes forward towards Frosty. He was in the perfect position to take care of that player, trying his best to stay alive. Unfortunately, not able to do so for much longer. But what a play from Sentinels thus far. They're playing oddball the way that needs to be done, and they're starting to rack up a lead.
Yeah, they do go down, and you see the ball immediately transferred into Optic Gaming's hands. Two members were just fresh dead for Optic Gaming, so you have to think that the pressure is on this ball carrier to stay alive. Frosty trying to figure out the way, where did these Optic Gaming players spawn? One player is going to be on that nest. Unfortunately, the ball carrier, he's the focus of the primary focus of Frosty's attention, and because of it, he's going to take down that carrier, then turn his direction and his focus on a nest, gets that kill as well. And Frosty is feeling himself right now. 11-3 already. Oh my god,
what is he doing? Okay. Oh man, you gotta love it. That looked like someone was trying to make some footage for the Halo Infinite trailer or something right there. Handed snipe, throwing the sniper rifle over to Frosty. Love to see it. That's one addition to Halo Infinite that I have absolutely loved, is the ability just to drop weapons for your teammates. You don't have to wait for another weapon to pick up anymore. Unfortunately, the sniper not going to be putting much work in for Frosty, as Lucid's been able to find two and get that sniper back in their hands. Although, while all that was happening, they lost another 30 seconds of ball time. Only 25 more seconds for Sentinels to take round one.
That's what I'm saying. The entire time Frosty's being a nuisance, staying alive, he might not be getting kills right in that situation, but the ball time was racking up in their favor. 46 points now separate these two teams here in round one. Sentinels on the verge of taking round one unless Optic Gaming can complete a successful setup. The camo does come into the hands of Sentinels. The activation not yet the case, but somehow that camo player stays alive, dips, dodge, jukes around the sign. I believe it was Snakebite.
He's still alive.
No, he's still alive. He's still applying pressure, and the chaos, it's ensued. Snakebite finally goes down, but not without being a complete pain in the ass for Optic Gaming.
Oh man, they made you do it, Clutch. I seeing Snakebite did, I was about to drop some certain words, guys. How do you let the man stay alive for that long? Another two go down. Unfortunately for Frosty, the ball resets right when he drops to pick it up. He's gonna have to try to get this one away without Optic seeing him. He's gonna try. Ooh, I like this. This rotation's risky. He's depending on Lethal to find the kill. Lethal repulses that player out. They're still racking up this time. This rotation from Frosty's crazy. Can he hit the overjump? No, he cannot. The ghost jump not gonna quite work for him this time around. If he was able to get that rotation, it would have been sick. Guys, 6 months from now, you're not gonna see a pro miss that jump. It's a bit hard to hit now, but just give it time, as round one looks to be going in favor of Sentinels, as they only need 3 more seconds of ball time. APG doing his best to prevent that from happening, gets the double kill, but can't survive the chase nade from Frosty.
Unfortunately, APG's death might be the last of this round. His team does actually secure the ball for now, but it's going to be perfect table that's required, a perfect setup from Optic Gaming, because one setup break is all Sentinels need, especially when the ball is in a position that it cannot be played. It's going to be so crucial for Optic Gaming tournament lives right now. A double kill for Frosty is not what you want to see from the green wall side, and because of it, this could be the beginning of the end for Optic Gaming.
They're trying to quickly rotate this ball away, maybe try to get it into a play spot to where they can replay, but Lethal's going to be able to find one. He's trying his best to stay away. He's not going to be able to survive, but the bank shot comes in with only 2 seconds left. Frosty will secure that time for his team, as he went 17-7 in that round one. Really the MVP in my book in that first round.
Yeah, I mean, it's no surprise Frosty dominating this game, but really all of Sentinels playing at such a high level, and that's what's required to beat a team as the caliber of Optic Gaming. Optic Gaming look like they've taken the back seat here in this grand finals, which is so surprising. If you've been watching scrims, if you've been watching the previous tournaments, yes, Sentinels did win the last one, but Optic Gaming is no pushover. They are no slouch when it comes to their opportunity here in Halo Infinite, but right now Sentinels have no concern to who their opponent is. They have every bit of the opportunity to call themselves grand finals champions, and Royal 2 hits one of the most disgusting no-scopes we've seen today.
Man, you just always have that feeling when you see a player's reticle just all of a sudden go still, and he's lining up the headshot, the no-scope. Royal 2, you're seeing why he's widely considered one of the best snipers to ever grace the sticks of Halo, as he's trying to get his team one step further to victory. Finds one more, misses the first no scope, but Frosty has the help. Now going back and pushing forward, no ball time for Royal 2. Sniper and camo in hand, he has more important things to take care of.
Yeah, he says that's not my biggest problem. Kills are anything Frosty does, I'm trying to match, and that's what makes these two such a lethal combination of Slayers. Royal 2 and Frosty, when they get the control, when they get the power weapons in their hands, they automatically are, it's assumed that they do work, it's assumed that they hit the shots, and right now everything you would assume as a Sentinels fan is true. They are looking to be the grand finals champions here if they can win this next round that they're playing in right now. 44-9. Optic Gaming have to find a way to immediately have success for their tournament lives.
If Sentinels can get this done, I believe that this, in my opinion, would change it to being the undisputed best team, being Sentinels, just absolutely dominating in this grand finals for right now. Royal 2 trying his best to stay alive. Unfortunately, he will go down. Camouflage is up. APG will lose the fight for Camo. Can Snakebite get away? Lucid trying to get the angle. Lucid chasing away that camouflage. Snakebite will go down, although the camo is burned. Not in Optic's favor anymore. And Optic Gaming, they need to get on this ball and get it away. You can't afford to fight in this bottom tunnel for longer. You know, you get the kill, you get the advantage, you have to push your advantage right away.
You see how aggressive Lucid wants to be. You see that he wants to create openings. He is that guy for this team. He needs to be able to continue that momentum against such a strong roster in Sentinels in order to get his team back into the series. The kills come through for Optic Gaming, and now we're looking at the first real setup for Optic Gaming here in this live fire oddball.
APG trying to rotate out. He's ready for the play position. That ball is going to go off the map. A nice 26-second chunk of time, but Sniper is up. And guess who's ready for it? It's Frosty. His teammates go 2 down, but Frosty going to be the one that's trying to make plays for his team.
Jeez.
Misses that first no scope, but boy, was that one close, as he's looking for another lethal. Going to be able to take that first fight. Gets the trade out with Trippy. Frosty knows that he just needs to hit one shot and open up this setup.
I mean, all of these shots, you just almost expect him to hit. They're all so close to the heads of Optic Gaming. Lucky for Optic fans right now, Frosty not able to connect on any of the no-scopes so far, but with Frosty pushing into the big door right now, he's going to look. He's going to snipe the ball guy, lands the body shot, the double kill comes through, and the highlight reel of Frosty might be what we showcase as the last dying moments of Optic Gaming in this tournament. 8 seconds for camouflage right now, and it looks like it's all Sentinels that's able to secure this as Frosty finds another pick and creates even more space for Sentinels to take the lead.
Yeah, Frosty just single-handedly bought about 30 seconds of ball time for Sentinels. That double kill is absolutely pivotal to their success, and what it also allowed was the camouflage to go into the favor of Sentinels. 15 seconds, they're trying to get the quick rotation. 3 go down, make all it 4.
Huge. Huge for Optic. This is the opportunity they need. They're down 40 seconds. I love the aggressiveness out of Lucid. He has the heat wave in his back pocket, expects this player to be back tower. He needs to get this kill. Snakebite takes him down. The missed shot from Lucid could be where he's wondering where this whole tournament went wrong. Unfortunately, Snakebite actually gets taken down. That was 3 dead for Optic Gaming. The majority of Sentinels' combat is here. They're able to provide help to each other. Trippy with a massive kill top tower is going to make this a very difficult situation for Royal 2. And with that, it looks like Optic Gaming down numbers were able to combat Sentinels' back tower, get the ball back in their hands. But 20 seconds still separate these two here in round 2.
Well, when the going gets tough, how do you answer? Optic Gaming showing that they are resilient as ever. This is the hardest position to play, where you can't make mistakes, but somehow they still get the job done. APG closing the gap. Only 5 seconds really separating these two teams, and APG plays the ball early and is rewarded with a kill for it. 2 players ready for the ball reset. Lucid comes in, Snakebite finds the first, the trade out comes in, but the chase grenade will find the kill. Lethal getting away with the ball. 10 seconds and count counting. Can Optic Gaming get there fast enough? Where's the push coming from? They only have 3 seconds to do it. They aren't able. Sentinels with a statement in the grand finals. 6-1 map count as they are your $25,000 winners. 10,000